welcome back to Pure Lottie. So today's video is my week 2 video for my endo awareness series. As you are aware, if you've watched week 1, March is endometriosis awareness month. So I will be having a video every week of March. So there will be 5 videos in total to celebrate endo awareness month. So if you want to see what's in this video, then make sure you keep watching. And if you like today's video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up down below because that really helps me out. And if you're new, don't forget to join my family. Hit that subscribe button, change that notification bell to all so you don't miss any of my future videos. All right, let's jump in. So if you haven't noticed already, I've had my hair done today. So I am now silver. What do you guys think? Do we love it? Do we hate it? What do you think? I'm actually loving it. So today we're going to go through what I take with me everywhere I go. So I actually have invested in a emergency backpack basically. So I got this really cute backpack from Mimco. It's a nice decent size that I can fit a decent amount in it. The straps are expandable so you can actually wear it. I mostly bring this in my car, so like I'll leave it in my car if I'm just going into the shops or something, because then if I need something, whoever I'm with can race out to the car and get it for me. So yeah, I wanted to show you what I actually take with me being a endometriosis sufferer. So let's open the front pocket. I don't think I've got much in here. Yeah, I've got 2 things in here. So I have some hand sanitizer, which everyone's carrying at the moment, and I've got some lip balm in the very front. So that's always good to carry no matter whether you're an endometriosis sufferer or not. But I like to have hand sanitizer even pre the pandemic. I never know when I'm going to be sick or if I'm going to be in a disgusting bathroom. So hand sanitizer is good and lip balm is good, especially if I am being sick, or my hot flushes are really bad, my lips dry out really easily. So that's always good to carry with me. So then into the main part, I do have these side pockets. I don't have anything in them, but they're good for carrying like your phone or your water bottle, or anything else that you may just want easy access to. So inside, this is what it looks like. So I have in this area here, I actually carry around with me a spare pad, a super pad. Yes, I don't suffer from periods anymore because of the medication I'm on, but I do have breakthrough bleeding every now and then, especially if I'm having like a really bad flare or if I have a cyst burst, I can have some breakthrough bleeding then. So I do always carry around a spare pad just to be safe, and in my wallet I actually have a little tampon as well, just to be on the safe side. And it also comes in handy, like you never know if you're with someone and they may need it as well. Okay, so I've just pulled everything out and put it on my desk. So this is empty now. It's just got the pad in the back and the hand sanitizer and the lip balm in the front. So first thing in my bag that I take with me is I always take a fresh Powerade. So I do just swap it out if it's nearing expiry date. I know it's not so great when it's warm, but if I'm being sick and I need to get something into me, it's always good to have like a Powerade or a Gatorade on standby. Yes, they don't normally stay down, but at least I'm getting something into my system. So I always have a Powerade or Gatorade in my bag. The next thing I carry is I actually carry multiple sick bags with me. I never know when I'm going to get sick. I actually need to get some more because there's only 2 in here now. I never know when I'm going to get sick. My nausea is an everyday thing. So every single day, I can't tell you the last time I was not nauseous. It just depends, like the severity of my nausea. So it will depend on day to day how I'm feeling or what I'm eating on how bad my nausea is. So if you watch my vlogs at all, you'll notice that I never eat first thing in the morning, and I don't even have a coffee or anything first thing in the morning. I always wait about 3 or 4 hours after I've woken up before I do try and stomach anything. I do drink water in that period, and I can have like maybe a black tea or something, but I tend to just stick to water, and that is because when I first wake up, my nausea is at its worst. So I always need to wait for it to settle down a bit before I can try and stomach something. So I find this just makes my days better if I follow that routine. If I try and have something too early after waking up and my nausea hasn't settled down, I just end up causing myself a day of hell basically. So yeah, it's always better to just let my stomach get its rest, do what it needs to do, and then I can just eat something later in the day or have my coffee later in the day. Coffee isn't something that we really should have. It isn't really the Endo diet approved. I do know coffee does affect me, but I'm pretty good if I just have 1 coffee a day. But any more than that, it can cause me to have flare-ups. So each person is different, so other people may be fine with coffee. It's just one of my trigger foods, unfortunately. So yeah, I always carry sick bags with me because I just never know. I've also got sick bags all around the house. I have sick bags in my car, sick bags in my husband's car, sick bags in the first aid kits, just because it's such a regular thing that it's normal for us to always have sick bags with us everywhere we go. So the next thing that I have in my endo bag is my TENS machine. So this is from TENS Care, and I normally, once I've used it, I will like recharge it up. So I have it all in the little package. So it comes with a little clip so you can clip it onto your belt, or anywhere that you need it. It's got the little charging cord, and then these are the little stickers. Now I do keep them in here so they don't get dirty. So these are the little stickers that you stick where you're experiencing your pain. So that's the side that you stick on, and then you can have it underneath your t-shirt or your pants, and you can sort of go about what you need to until you can get home without anyone knowing that you've got one on. So yeah, I always carry this with me. It isn't a miracle machine. It does not get rid of the pain, and it definitely doesn't work on my really bad endo days. But if it is a minor endo day, or if I get onto it quick enough when I'm starting to go, okay, it's not just my standard amount of pain, it's getting a bit worse. If I do it right then and there, it can definitely help. But it doesn't reduce the pain like backwards. It only helps as long as you get onto it in time. For me, that is. So for other people it could be different, but that's how it works for me. So the lucky last thing that I carry in my emergency endo backpack is a little Tupperware container. I have labeled it as endo emergency and what is in there. So let's open it up and have a look. So when you open it up, this is what you see. I have written on each one what they are in case I do need help. Okay, so the first things I've got in here is I have pain meds with me at all times. So I've got different types of pain meds. I will say pain meds do nothing for my endometriosis. Not even the strongest pain relief works. There has only ever been, I think, 2 times that I've ever been able to get relief from pain medication, and that has been in hospital via IV morphine, and it has been multiple dosages for it to actually work. So pain relief really doesn't work for endo. But what I do find is if I take pain relief early enough on, it can reduce from how bad it's going to get. And the other thing is tramadol. When I take tramadol, it makes me a bit off with the fairies, and I find that I can actually get some sleep when I'm using tramadol. So it doesn't affect my pain at all, but it helps me sleep. And I believe that if you are well rested and you are trying to fight the pain, it's much easier than being completely exhausted and still trying to fight the pain. So I do tend to use tramadol to help me get sleep. So I don't normally take it during the day. I normally try and take it at nighttime because I do know that it sends me off with the fairies and it helps me sleep. But I normally take a combination of Panadine Forte and tramadol together and try and get through it with heat. Then I take nausea medication. So I've got 2 different types of nausea meds. These ones are just a more standard, like everyday nausea med. These ones are the actual like wafers, and the wafers work way better. You stick them underneath your tongue and yeah, they work much better, but they don't always work. Like it never gets rid of my nausea completely, but it does help on some of the more hard days, but not fully hard days. So yeah, I always take them with me. I do try and stay in control of my nausea. So I do normally, if I know that my nausea is getting worse, like I can feel it's not my everyday nausea, then I normally try and take a tablet before it gets worse, so then I can control it. Next thing I have is actually anti-inflammatory. So this is naproxen. I like naproxen. Naproxen does work for me on my more moderate days. It definitely does help, but it doesn't get rid of my pain. And it definitely does not work on my bad endo days. But yeah, anti-inflammatory is always good to try because endo does inflame, you know, everything. So yeah, that definitely helps with the inflammation. Then the last thing that I always take with me is I actually take some anxiety meds with me. Now, the reason for the anxiety meds is when I'm having a really bad time and I'm out in public, I'm freaking out about what people are thinking around me, and that just makes it worse. I get into this big cycle of like making it worse, freaking out, making it worse, freaking out. So if we can calm me down and get me home, then I'm normally good. So yeah, I always have some anxiety meds to take with me, just in case I need them and to stop me from freaking out. And lastly, I always bring one of my portable small heat packs. So this is the instant reusable portable Medi heat packs. These are really amazing. I'll link them down below actually because they're really good even if you don't have endometriosis. I have all different sizes of these. This is just a small hand one so that you can take it with you wherever you need to go. So it's nice and compact so it can fit in the bottom of that with all my medication. And as I said previously, heat is probably the best thing that I find to help my endo when I'm really bad. Even when I'm not really bad, heat is definitely the #1 thing that I find works for me. It doesn't get rid of it completely, but it gets me through. I think it just takes the edge away. It doesn't take it away like completely, it just takes the edge away. So yeah, heat is my #1 thing. So that is everything that I normally take with me, and that's what I use for my endo emergency backpack. Not everyone probably does this, but when you have as many flare-ups as me, you've experienced it for so many years, you need to find a way to still live and have a life, but control your endo at the same time. So for me, this is my relief from my anxiety when I'm going anywhere. So if I'm going to the shops, having a coffee with a friend or something, I know that if I start having a flare up, I have something in my car that can help me until I can get home. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm looking forward to the next 3 videos on endometriosis awareness. If you liked today's one, make sure you hit the thumbs up down below because it really helps me out. And if you're new, don't forget to join my family. Hit that subscribe button, change that notification bell to all so you don't miss any of my future videos. And as always, thanks for watching, guys. Bye!